Morning. Thought I'd try something a little bit different. I kind of sporadically post photos from right about this point of view. Not quite exactly, but pretty close. Different changes out here. I call it from my kitchen window. I thought I'd just talk to you while you guys see what I see today. The sun is shining. It's been a while. It's nice to see it. I'm just having my morning coffee. The stove clock says it's 8:44. This is the 6th of June. This would be a significant day in Israel's history. I guess I've heard a lot of people saying that when we get to heaven, people are going to be coming up to us and asking us, what was it like here right before the rapture? What was it like on earth, right? And I think I can sum it up by saying the love of many has grown cold. That's what happened. And that's what happened before the rapture. There was a disconnection in a society that has so many ways to connect. And instead, everybody was isolated down to their own individual selves for the most part, as much as possible. That was the machine. That was the world, molding everyone into its image. I saw a Christian artist years and years ago now in my church. I'm sure he's passed long ago. He went by the name Sketch Erickson, and he did chalk art and told stories. He was really good. He did a picture of the earth, and then he did a picture of a man just all crammed into this tiny little ball inside of it, with this desperate look on his face. As it morphed, that's what it changed into, and it was memorable to me. He said, "Don't let the world around you squeeze you into its mold." And I would say that if anyone were to ask me what it was like here right before the rapture, I would, I guess, just say, read what Jesus said in Matthew. Because it's kind of exactly like he said it was going to be. I know everybody is feeling disconnected from everyone else. I've noticed it a lot lately. It's something happened within the last few days. I observed it. Other people, I think I was listening to Bubba News the other day. It seemed like he was picking up on that as well. There's a lot of things happening. There are a lot of things happening here right now. But I think overall, to say that the love of many has grown cold, that's the really noticeable one, to me. And that's what I would probably say. If someone said, what was it like here? I would say, well, a lot of people grew very, very cold toward one another. I'm not sure it was necessarily intentional. It was just that they got caught up in this world, and it caught them like something spinning really fast and just wrapped them up like a ball of yarn. Everybody's all wrapped up in their own ball of yarn now. Funny, but love has completely disappeared out of the chapter of love in 1 Corinthians chapter 13 in the KJV. Gone. No mention of love, not even once. Not even once. Never says love. Can we have a conversation about it? No, we can't. And that was what it was like when we were here right before the rapture. Brothers would post misconceptions online and block all comments. Wouldn't even allow another brother to speak to him about it. Basically, spew an opinion, seemingly based on fear. I don't know. And I'm not speaking of anyone specifically. I know it might sound like I am. There are so many examples. I think you can, actually, I've got a list. It's in my playlist. It's called Accepting. Isn't that beautiful? Accepting Rewritten Scripture is the playlist. Just listen to this guy. I hear someone talking out there now. Across the way, probably. I think we just lost our sound. So, it was beautiful, huh? This is my kitchen window. This is what I thank the Lord for. See this little guy? Check him out. He's probably looking for little seeds or something. Surprised he didn't go get a drink up here. You know, these are the things that I hang on to. This kind of stuff. I thank the Lord for this. I really do. The days when the sun shines. Someone asked me, well, what was it like? Well, everything was always on fire. The clouds were always covering everything. Nothing grew very well. The seasons were cold, just like the people. There's just a lot of smoke and mirrors going on that got to be really obvious to those of us watching. Right before Jesus came and got us all. That was what it was like. Just drama. Great big global stage show designed to keep everybody entranced and basically up to their ears in crap. I've noticed, and like I said, I think at Bubba News, he noticed there's been a change. There's been some kind of a spiritual shift just recently happened in the past few days. That's what I feel. People can contribute it to, I suppose, the magnetic changes of the earth, which are changing. And the sun, maybe, or more suns than we thought. And, there's just a lot of stuff going on. Upheaval of the earth, groaning and birth pains. All of those things were happening. And this earth is just showing a larger symptom of, I believe, what's happening within all of us. Everyone is birthing right now. They're having a real hard time, I've noticed. They're having a real hard time. They're giving birth to something. I felt it myself. Giving birth to new attitudes and new ideas and kind of putting my foot down. And I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one because I've seen it over and over just recently. There's been a change. I think it has to do with the separation of the wheat from the tares. That's part of it. I also feel like we are in the process of being weaned from this place. Until none of us can stand it here anymore, and we all just want to go because I don't see a future here. It's hard for me to look at this place and see much of a future here. It's hard for me to make plans too far ahead. This isn't my concern. This place isn't my concern. I see it's already on fire. It will burn. We already know that. And it's already on fire. We can see it. The birth pains give birth to something. This is on a timer. It doesn't go on forever. And once the timer expires and the baby is born, it's a different world. One without any grace. One where people are going to wander to and fro, looking for the Word, even though there are hundreds of millions of Bibles being distributed. They won't be able to find the Word. It's not Oz anymore. It's somewhere over the rainbow. You know what I mean? It's not the same. It isn't Kansas either. Just some thoughts this morning. Been running through my mind for a little while. That's why this has gone so long. I'm going to end it here. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm not down. I am feeling kind of stunned just recently, but other than that, just some thoughts I wanted to pass on. Hope you guys are doing well, and if you have anything that you'd like to add, I'd definitely like to hear it. Love y'all.